going to take a look at a KTM 500 EXC. I'm going to show you guys an easy way to check your TPS voltage. Under here there is a single bolt for your seat. If I can gain focus. As you can see, I've made mine easy to take out. I'll show you. I really recommend you do something like this so you can store, some knickknacks, your paperwork under your seat. What I did was made threaded rod, took a washer, cut it on both sides, made it like a wing nut. It's an M6, is the size, metric 6. Double nutted it. So now when I'm on a trail, if I need to stash some tools underneath, works great. That's all you need. Do yourself a favor, get yourself seat concept seat. Not plugging them, but your butt will do it does your butt a lot of good, so to speak. Okay, so now we're under the seat. Here's a cover right here. Just take a regular, pick. Just take off this little rubber tab here. Okay, that's that. And once you flip it up, you can see the plug. And what you're going to look for is this wire. As my camera is actually a cell phone, it's the worst thing in the world. It's a yellow wire with an orange tracer. This one right here. Okay, so what you do is, I have a piece of welding wire. You could probably use a paper clip. What I actually do is I just insert it. I really apologize for my horrible lighting, guys. I'm just trying to show you guys a little trick that I use. So you just jam it in there. Again, here we are. Our wire's jammed in. It's loomed up. This is my wire. Now, all I'm doing is accessing the feedback signal to the bike's throttle position sensor. Now you see other videos if you want to see where the TPS is and how to move it. So now here's my meter. I always like to check my meter. Right on the battery. There we go. We're good to go. Okay, cool. So my meter does work. I'd suggest you get a better meter than this. It's like a really crappy Harbor Freight meter. Now turn the bike on. Make sure your run switch is on. We're not going to start it, obviously, but what we're going to do is check. So put your ground wire against any metal, it's grounded, and throw your other lead on our piece of welding wire. And what you should show is voltage if your wire or plug is seated correctly. Let me just fiddle with mine real fast. Okay, I wasn't in quite tight enough. And that's what you'll find. Just you want to get in tight so you could touch the back of the wire inside the plug. I know this video must be like watching the Blair Witch Project, but there you go, 0.63. So a lot of the guys are talking to set them at 0.64. But all I'm doing here is just showing you a trick. You just get out there with a piece of wire, ground, touch my meter lead. You see your voltage pop up. That's it. So that's where my TPS is set at right now. You could fiddle with it. They come at stock at about like 0.59, 0.60, and if you do an exhaust or anything to richen up the bike, the bike gets a little lean, so seems to help. I just figured I'd show you guys the trick before you send out your throttle body, and have somebody mod it or anything like that. And it's easy enough. You pull the wire out. You put this clip back in, slap your seat down, you're ready to ride. You're done. Again, if you got to go down to the throttle body, there's better videos. I don't have lighting set up for it, but the throttle body has a slot where you could clock the throttle body, and that's the position where that zero throttle, guys are setting their voltage around 0.64, 0.63, and they're happy with the way it's fueled once they have some add-ons. So there you go.